Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shovel Knight. Last time, we defeated Treasure Knight at the Iron Whale. That's the name of the level. And today we're actually going to head back to the Iron Whale because this popped up here. A little treasure stage, fittingly in Treasure Knight's level. Again, this music, not my favorite. It's good, it's just not fantastic. I should really, I was going to say alliterate that, but elaborate on that. I fucked that up really bad. But yeah, this is actually a really good level for getting treasure, and this makes me completely understand why you can't just go back. But at some point, gold is just going to become useless because you buy everything in the game. So I don't really know why you can't just go through this again. Well, I guess there is an achievement for getting 50,000 gold, so I guess that's why they want you to actually earn that achievement instead of saying, hey, I played this stage 80 times to get that much gold. It wouldn't take that long. It'd take like 4 at most, depending on how well you do, honestly. You get a lot of gold for it, but that's gonna be that. Yeah, very short, just like the one at Primordial Keep. Very short treasure stage. Before we head to the next level, though, I want to head to the armor outpost. One, to get a new piece of armor, and just kind of, because I want to show off all the pieces of armor. Generally, I just get one and use it forever, but I'm actually going to go with the Conjurer's Code. Basically, you sacrifice a bit of protection, a bit of defense, in order to get, I believe it's 50 more magic added to your magic bar. Where's Treasure Knight talking to a therapist? He had deep-seated anchor issues. You like that one? No, of course he didn't. Propeller Knight. Now there's a guy who knows how to treat his fans. But you're the one who really blows me away, Shovel Knight. Oh, whoops, I skipped that. Whatever. Let's head into here. Talk to this man. Ah, hats. My greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. With my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight. You could part with a paltry 1,000 gold, no? Wow, thanks. I can't believe that worked. What the bitch? What's up? I buy only the best, and for my latest purchase. Unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Oh, dude, here you go. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I should take my leave. Well, at least he actually bought something, I guess. I mean, he didn't lie to us. I have such a charming brooch. If only I had the means to afford it. It is a mere 1,000 gold. You know, hooray, it's just what I needed. Thank you, hero. You know, at least she thanked us properly. Ah, my precious hats! That's a lovely helmet. So lovely. So lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide, I do. Searching, learning, teaching, collecting. All shapes, all sizes. Hats! Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. This guy reminds me of TF2 players. Like the really obsessive ones over fucking hats. It's just a hat. You don't need to trade your 80 ref for it or whatever. Or pay like 20 bucks for a unique hat that has fire on it. Oh, spooky, I guess. So you can see just how much damage we're taking because we have the Conjurer's Code and because I'm being reckless as hell and I don't know this guy's pattern. But we are already at half unit of health, so I'm actually going to use the Ichor of Renewal. And again, this is like the Ichor of Renewal being really helpful, but that's that. He's actually a really fun boss and a really difficult one, mainly because I haven't bothered to recognize his pattern. But, yeah, I like him. Enough. I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Righto, I knew that. We're in good health. For now. Right, well, off I go then. Yeah, he said he's gonna leave, but if we head out the store, he's gonna be sitting up there. So, we are actually gonna go get him after talking to this dude again. What do they serve for breakfast on the flying machine? 2 eggs. Hover easy. Even I am starting to hate these puns. And in a way, I guess I'm the one making them. I don't know. Anyway, this jump here is actually quite difficult. See, it's a bit easier if you actually like if you actually jump. So let's try that again. Oh wow, okay. Well, second try and first try when I actually jumped. Oh bother, you found me. I'm so embarrassed. I promise I'll pester you no longer. Here's some gold for all the trouble. Right, well, I'm going to head over to the Chopper Pond, get my 2 I-Cores of Renewal, and then we're going to head to the next stage. Actually, before we head there, I want to actually buy more magic. And you know what? While we're here, let's head down in the basement and see a little friend of ours. Let's see Croaker again, listen to some of his good old puns. Propeller Knight can fly around using a blade propeller helmet. Now that is cutting edge. You visited the nightclub down in the mines yet? A swinging abyss. How about the new hotel in the Iron Whale? I found the room substandard, and the place was a wreck. One more. The Baz is the master of the rope whip. Natural talent, or was he taught? That one was actually really bad, so we're gonna do one more. Thanks for listening to all my great jokes. I asked for a tip, but a well-told pun is its own reward. Well, we get the achievement Pungent for that. But with that said, let's head to the next stage. So, we are going to head to Explodatorium, the Lair of Plague Knight. Now, I suppose I should take this time to mention as well that Shovel Knight is getting free updates, free DLC to add in new things like, I believe, a mode where you play as Shield Knight and one where you actually play as Plague Knight. These are going to be free, as I said, and if you don't think the $15 price tag of Shovel Knight base, of like the base game of Shovel Knight is worth it, it's definitely worth it if only because of the free updates. Like, you're paying $15 for not only this game, but, well, I'm not going to say it's 3 games, because I believe they're just reusing the stages, but you get to play through it completely differently, with a completely different playstyle, and in a sense, that is a new game. It's just, it's called about, like, a third of a game, I guess, because that's the closest thing. It's not exactly half, but it's not, like, a third, so, a third, or not exactly, like, full game, so it's a third, let's just say that. Easy. Carrot! I believe this is going to be a money fish, not a tropical fish. If I remember right. Master Angler. We get that for, I believe, fishing up 5 spots successfully. So that's fantastic. You'll probably get that in your normal playthrough as well as messing with every fishing spot. It's pretty easy to get. So these rats explode. I should probably mention that because it's a bit strange. And they actually blow up walls like that. Well, ones you can't break on your own, like the ones above you. I wish there was like the throwing anchor could break walls above you. But that is not a thing, unfortunately. A bit of a tricky platform sequence there to get a music sheet from that chest. But yeah, this room is actually really easy going backwards because you can just ride on things. But actually going forward, it's a bit tricky. This room, though, is just kind of weird because it has exploding rats and walls that only they can break. Again, I think the throwing anchor should be able to break walls above you. You can also shoot the exploding rats with the flare wand to kill them instantly. They don't bounce at all like they would normally. So if you want to kill them quickly, well, there you go. Use the flare wand. Easy. So the Explodatorium is actually another stage I really enjoy. One, I think it looks gorgeous with these things changing color, these flasks changing color, I suppose. And also, the throwing anchor is great in this stage because of those flying monsters that will approach from above. Throwing anchor just deals with them really easily. This is a sequence I really, really love, and I think it's really creative. These potion things will shoot their tops off, and you have to platform through them. I love this so much. All the platforming in this game is so creative and so well done. It's amazing. But bounce off these 2 guys here to come up here, grab this gem. There's no reason to miss that. And you can actually come to this secret area here, I guess. This is actually something I missed on my first playthrough because I don't know. It's actually like one of the better hidden things in the game that is actually so important, not just gold. Because we can actually make these concrete blocks or stone blocks, whatever, with just 1 hit of a charge strike. And if we go into this chest, of course, it's a relic from Chester, the alchemy coin. This is something you just toss on the ground, and it will kill enemies as it goes along and turn them into gold. This is kind of helpful, but I believe the amount of gold is random and doesn't scale with what enemy it is or how many enemies you beat with 1 alchemy coin. It's just completely random if it will even give gold. Likely it will, but it's possible it won't. At least that's as far as I've kind of learned with the alchemy coin. I don't use it too much. It's kind of helpful, but it's not like... If you miss it, it's not the end of the world. It wasn't the end of the world when I missed it in my first playthrough. I just want to make sure I kill something with every relic. I think I have so far. Because there is a thing you get for doing that. So this room is a bit weird. You want to make sure you don't destroy many of these things. I might have fucked it up, actually. Come on. I think I did. Damn it. Actually, nope. I've completely screwed this up. I've completely ballsed it. Bird, if you can come. Alright, maybe I can make it? Nah. Well, you're supposed to bounce off the bird up there, but another way you can do this is, if you're a bit careful and jump past this guy, you can actually push him over here and bounce. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, not actually that difficult, but I've screwed up by taking it a bit too slow, actually. But yeah, you just want to be careful and not kill this guy when you bounce off him and actually like get the music sheet. That would help a bit. There's food down here, so that's helpful. Again, you can make the checkpoints to what do I want to use here? I guess it's the flame will work. In order to get some more money if you really need it. I don't think I will need it, and again, in case I do stupid shit like that and need to die, I can use the checkpoints to respawn areas quickly. So that's convenient. Luckily, that area is actually like, really close to a checkpoint because killing myself didn't like set me back that far. So I could easily recover from that. Well, I mean, Shovel Knight probably didn't. He died a bit, but I mean, I did. So that's all that matters. I mean, he isn't a real character, to be fair. So I guess it doesn't matter how he feels, right? The emotions of fictional characters don't matter. And now there's gonna be a movement about that, like Harry Potter's feelings matter to the world. Obama, please care. And you're not gonna help me at all because I have 2 chocolate pills already. Yeah, this room is actually a bit difficult because there's exact platforms with things like this, and this guy, I hate this guy. This guy is literally my least favorite enemy in the game, and I usually just skip him, but because he's my least favorite, he needs to die. That actually wasn't that hard. I don't know why I hate him so much, but I will continue to hate him because I want to. So I'm going to give this one legitimate attempt. There's an area coming up right now that is a bit difficult. You have 1 spot to platform, and you need to time things right. Okay. Okay, I guess I can just abuse invincibility frames. The amount of momentum might be helpful there to reduce or just not take any knockback at all. So if you want some help, you can use that. You can also use the Phase Locket or the Ichor of Boldness to get you past that. I would suggest the Phase Locket so you can just keep your Ichors of Renewal instead of the Ichor of Boldness, and just use the Phase Locket instead. Especially if you have the Conjurer's Coat, you can use the Phase Locket a lot because max you can have 100 gold normally. With the Conjurer's Coat, you can have 150 magic, and that's not too much, honestly, and I wish it gave you 100 more. That 200 gold would be incredible and be really helpful, and actually might consider using this over my actual favorite set of armor. But 150 is kind of helpful. It depends on the stage. Most of the time it's just like you'll replenish the gold faster than it really mattered in the first place, so it's not a huge deal. Like, I've never really gone below a normal, like, the point of gold or the point of magic I normally would have run out of. It basically lets you be a bit more, it does open up some new strategies, and you can use this relic more now because you have 50 more magic, but really it's not that helpful at the end of the day. I mean, none of the armor is really that great. Like, this and one other are only ones I would consider viable, to be honest. And even then, this is, like, questionably good. Leave me alone. Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise it will be enlightening. Plague Knight is the hardest Order of No Quarter for me because I've never been able to memorize his pattern if he even has one. He just kind of jumps around and I try to get hard reads on where he'll land, but it's quite difficult, honestly, and he does a good amount of damage. Granted, that's because I have, well, everything does like the same amount of damage, just as I have the Conjurer's Code up, and I'm gonna die. Let me get the Ichor Renewal up. Use that, and he's actually providing a bit of a challenge here. Like, he's putting up a fight. Now I see why you're getting the one getting DLC. I think it is Shield Knight and Plague Knight that are getting DLC. I know Plague Knight because I saw footage of that. I don't think I've seen footage of the Shield Knight mode though, but I'm sure it will be fun. Everything about this game is fun, so, you know, how could it not be? So starting now with dream sequences, we'll have little mini games in here. We have to beat enemies up. And these enemies will give out a lot of gold. You can see these gold armors actually drop, what, like 700? That's a lot of gold. That's like 470, I believe? Yeah, you get a lot of gold for this minigame. Don't die here. That would be embarrassing. I'm mainly speaking to myself right now. I'm gonna phase lock it my way over there. I'm probably not gonna catch it up because I wasted time with the phase lock it. That was a bad idea. We didn't catch her. That was what I would consider a nightmare. But waking up, we have a chest that we open up and get a meal ticket from. So, not all bad. Not all bad. But now that we are done with that second set of the Order of No Quarter, this third part will open up. And while we're here, I suppose let's just deal with this little night thing here. Night battle, night whatever. This is actually in the Lair yard for some reason, which is quite a while ago. I don't know why they're just kind of throwing it in here. But it brings back the lighting thing, which, again, not a huge fan of this in the way that it's like, oh, now everything's dark. Cool. I don't know. That's not a huge fan of that gameplay idea. But, you know, these things are just really, really good for getting gold, I guess. So, might as well play it. You have a mole. I didn't realize or remember that you did. God, still love this song. And again, it's weird that the Mega Man composer composed one of my favorite songs in this game, the Lair Yard Apparitionized. Or is that the boss battle theme? I can't remember right now. The Lair Yard level theme, let's just say. And then, like, my least favorite one of the Iron Whale. I don't know. That's just a bit weird. This guy. Actually, you know what? This is my least favorite enemy in the game. This motherfucker right here. He's above bottomless pits. We'll push you down. I panicked. I panicked a bit. Well, I think that gold down there is just a lost cause. I am not... There's no way I'm getting that. I'm not also gonna die again. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore him. He doesn't deserve to be killed by me. I'm too good for that. Too good at this game. That's why I died there. That was it too. That was the level. I died at the very end. Let's just head to the armor outpost. Not because I really want to buy anything here. I want to buy my armor at the beginning of each episode, not the end. Actually, I'm gonna buy the. Do I really have to buy this? Yeah, I'm not supposed to buy it. Job Spark. Why not? Master Shoveler. But going up here, there should be a catapult. Yes, and up here is a music sheet. And if we take this catapult, you land in the other village. You can also take this catapult and launch up there, and I think that's how the description states you get the music sheet. You can just climb up there if you want, doesn't really matter. But I want to go up here and buy a magic drink, so I can extend my magic a bit more, and we have a meal ticket from that one, from the end of that stage. So let's go and use that as well. And get some, ribs. I actually know what food this is for once. Woo! I know foods. Yay. Now we can't return the map from the menu. That's unfortunate. But I guess that's going to be it for this episode then. So yeah, next time, guys, we'll set our sights onto the third set of the Order of No Quarter and start those levels. See you guys then.